Hey everyone, welcome back to Under One Roof with me, Denise. So today's video is a much requested video by a few of my subscribers. They asked me to do a baking cabinet organization, so here it is, guys. I hope you like it. But before we get to the video, please do consider subscribing if you haven't, and do click that bell icon to receive notifications of videos when I post them. So now let's get started. So basically, I store my baking items in three cabinets, one in the kitchen, two in the living room. So this is the cabinet that is in my kitchen. I've used as much space as I can, as well as the door space, to hang all my whisks, my spatulas on command hooks. So starting from the right hand side, I have this little organizer with 4 drawers, and I've also labeled them. Let me show you what's in the first drawer. I have spatulas and cake knives. Here are all my spatulas and offset spatulas that I use for decorating. In this I have all my cake combs, my whisk handles, my bench scrapers, everything that I use to decorate my cake. So in the third drawer I have all my fondant tools, all the tools that are required to make my fondant figures. I keep it all in this little drawer. In the last drawer I have stored all paper straws and metal straws. I had a little space on top of this organizer, and I have kept a few fondant boxes. Next to this organizer I have a storage rack where I have placed on top this basket with all my fondants. Next to it, in this black basket, I have stored small articles like some sprinkles, cream of tartar, toothpicks, some edible gold luster dust, and some Tylose powder. All this is for fondant and for cake decoration. Underneath this basket, in this small little blue basket, I have all my edible gel colors, food colors, and just below that I have, in this chocolate box, in an old chocolate box, I've stored all edible luster dusts, gold, silver, different colors. Below this organizer, in this blue basket, I have stored granulated sugar, icing sugar, and some compound chocolate. These are all sealed packets. Next to this basket, I have my measuring jars. Just next to it, I have placed this ice candy mold. They're so cute. I just bought these ones from Mr. DIY. And behind, in this old container, I have placed different things like my rolling pin for fondant work, and large spatula, some rubber spatulas with wooden handles, some rulers, etc. So that completes the cabinet that's in my kitchen. Now let me take you to the cabinet that's in the living room. So this is one of the cabinets that I have in the living room, and I have stored some of the decorating tools that I have. In this big blue basket, which I have labeled cookie cutters and fondant cutters, I've placed all different kinds of cookie cutters, and I've let it be in its case, original case. In the second one, I have silicone molds and circle cutters. In the third basket, I have sprinkles and cupcake liners. These are edible wafer paper flowers. These are few sprinkles that I have, and just below I have some cupcake liners. These are 2 boxes that I've stored my piping tips. So in the first box, I've stored all the piping tips that are on the smaller size. What I like about this box is that these little dividers can be removed, and the size can be made bigger and smaller. So I really like this. And in the second box, I've stored the bigger piping tips like Russian piping tips, rose tips, etc., which are bigger size. I've stored it in the second box. So coming to the shelf below, in this blue basket, I've stored my alphabet cutters and molds and plungers. In this grey one on top, I have my kitchen scale, which I keep here. And just below in this grey basket, I've kept accessories like, cake knives and ribbons, my visiting cards, etc. And in this, these are these mixing bowls that I have. And in the white basket, I've kept brushes that I use only for cake decorating, and an extruder and all the extruder tips. This is a silicone mat and the craft mat that I use to make my fondant work. So this is the first cabinet. Now all the things that are in these boxes, I've made an inventory list over here, so that when I need to find it, I just refer to the list and then I just go through the baskets and find it easily. So like that, I don't waste time. In this next cabinet, I've stored all my baking pans, and I've divided this shelf using my counter organizers. I've used these counter organizers to, use the vertical space. So I've labeled all my cake pans and kept the smaller ones on top and the larger ones below. So to store pans that are of the same size, the bottom pan, I just turn it upside down and then slide the second pan over it. Like that, it stacks up well, because if you just stack it one inside the other, it's just so uneven and it tends to fall off. So this is one way I stack up my pans. I've labeled all my pans so that when I need to bake a cake, I just have to pick it up, and I don't have to search through which size pan that I need to pick up. So labeling is really important when you want to organize any space. Try and label your stuff. And in the shelf below, I have kept my turntables. Next to the turntables, I have got a few of my cake boards of different sizes, cake boxes. I've stored half here and the other half is in my storage unit. And here is a doll cake pan and a loaf pan. So that's the third cabinet. So in my crockery unit, there is a drawer that I have stored cling film and baking paper, which is parchment paper, a few lollipop sticks, skewers and wooden dowels. I've stored them in this drawer right here. So that's the end of my baking cabinet tour. I hope you liked it and gathered some ideas to organize your baking items. Before I end, I'd like to say that in case anyone has any queries or questions regarding any organization for your spaces, you can always contact me on my email address, which is in the description box below. I'd be glad to help you out. So guys, that's it from me. Have a lovely weekend. Stay home, stay safe. Bye bye.